Patagonia. They taught me all this stuff about where to go and what to do. This shot of them was taken with my 21mm lens at about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet away from them. Here's Mag signing her book that she did on New York City. It's really an amazing shot. I was extremely close. You can see this shot of some people I shot on a subway. I was just about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet from these people that are falling asleep on the subway. So get close, get close, get close when you're using a wide angle lens. If nothing else, hear me say, get close. Now this third thing that you can do with a wide angle lens, because it gives you that 3D feel, it's pulling you in, leading lines, those lines that lead us into photos can be used to our advantage. So when you're framing your shot, try to frame your shots so that lines are leading us into our image. All right, now that we know those three things, what we want to do is head out here in Hanoi and put them all into practice. So let's do that next. All right, one of the advantages of using a wide angle lens, and you have to pardon the music, it's being blasted down the streets. We're not sure why, but evidently it's a public feature here in Hanoi. But one of the wide angle lens features is that you get extreme field of sharpness. You have everything in focus from the beginning to the end. Now this very nice lady here has allowed me to take pictures of her vegetable stand. I shot some images earlier and I was able to get the vegetables right in front of the lens all the way to her, totally in focus, and using these steps as the leading lines to point us from the vegetables to the owner of this shop. And I really like this picture, and it uses all of the three things that we talked about earlier. Getting close, having a predominant feature, our subject in our frame, and using leading lines. Well, Hanoi has all kinds of very interesting little alleyways like this one. Now what I could do, and I have done, is to stand back, use my wide angle lens to get this entire entryway and the alley. You see everything, I got everything in the shot, but it doesn't really pull us into the scene. So what I can do is use two of those things I talked about earlier, getting closer and using leading lines to pull me into the subject. So this sign right here, if I really fill the frame with this is my dominant subject or my foreground interest. I can also use these lines right here to pull a viewer into the scene and point their eyes to the back of the alley. And so I'll do just that. But I really want to stop this lens down to about 5.6. The sun's going down here and it's really sort of dark. So to shoot at 5.6 and still have a shutter speed of about 1/60th of a second, I've increased my ISO to ISO 800. A lot of people ask, Mark, why do you increase your ISO? It looks great. Well, on video, it looks like it's nice and bright, but in reality, it's sort of dark right now. We have about a half an hour before the sun goes down, so now you know why.